There have also been elections for our police and crime commissioners today, with a dramatic photo finish in Leicestershire. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is there. Jeremy, what happened?
Well, I'll tell you about that in a moment, because we have some breaking news from Derbyshire as you come to us. We've just had the PCC result there. The new Police and Crime Commissioner for Derbyshire will be Labour's Nicole Nidweni. She takes over from the Conservatives' Angelique Foster. Here in Leicestershire, the tightest of victories for the Conservative incumbent, who told me earlier this afternoon that he was convinced he'd lost his job. Just look at the results that came in barely an hour later. Rupert Matthews won with just over 62,000 votes. His Labour rival, Rory Palmer, got well over 61,000, and the Greens came third with over 23,000 votes. Now, one of their local councillors, Patrick Kitterick, believes a lot of those Green votes came from East Leicester, and he thinks that many of those people didn't vote Labour because of its stance on the Gaza conflict. So, could international politics have swung this local election result? Just watch the reaction as that Conservative victory was declared this afternoon.
Rupert Oliver Matthews is elected as Police and Crime Commissioner for the Leicestershire Police Area.
Absolutely nerve-wracking. And looking at the initial figures from around the city and the two counties, to be honest, I thought I'd just lost it. It's not a massive vote of endorsement, but it is a vote of endorsement.
How much is actually really down to Labour losing huge numbers of votes to the Lib Dems and the Greens?
Oh, undoubtedly, yes. And seeing some of the campaigning that's been going on, particularly in the city of Leicester, the Green Party and One Leicester were absolutely targeting the Labour vote and just getting at what they thought was wrong with that.
Elsewhere, we are still waiting for one more result where the Conservatives are hoping to be re-elected again. The candidate there is Caroline Henry in Nottinghamshire. Now, like Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire changed political hands at the last PCC election, so I think Labour will be very disappointed if they don't win that back as well. In Lincolnshire, Mark Jones has won a third term for the Conservatives, and that is despite a huge swing away from his party of 22 percentage points.
Well, I think elections always ebb and flow, and the last PCC election, it's fair to say the Conservatives did better than they would have expected to, so it's inevitable that that will go back the other way. But what's really important is that people get the opportunity to elect their local councillors, their local police and crime commissioners, and get that representation.
Back here in Leicestershire, Rupert Matthews told me he recognises just how close this result was, and he says as a result of that he will listen to other people's views.